Okay, we've seen these before, where we have a complex number on the denominator, and this is just an imaginary 6i on the top. All right, so the complex number on the bottom, we got to get the I off the denominator. It's not allowed to stay there. It is breaking all the rules being in the denominator. So we're going to multiply by 1 in the form of the complex number. We're going to conjugate it, which means we change the plus to a minus. Don't change the first number, change the plus to a minus, and then keep the second number the same. So I went from 7 plus 8i to 7 minus 8i. And what do we do to the numerator? It's exactly the same as the denominator, 7 minus 8i. Then we're just going to FOIL the denominator. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say FOIL. I'm going to FOIL the denominator. The first is 7 times 7 equals 49. Then the outside, 7 times negative 8i equals negative 56i. That's 49. And then the two inside ones, or the inside of the picture, is 8i times 7, which is 56i. Oh, they're exactly the same, except one's negative, one's positive. They're opposites, and if they're opposites, they're going to go away. Okay, if I have 56 i's and I give 56 i's away, I have no more i's, right? Oh, no, I can't see. All right, so now I'm going to do my two lasts, which is 8i times negative 8i, which will give me negative 64i squared. Remember, we can't have an I squared, so we are going to cancel out the I squared and change the subtraction to addition. Then we're just going to combine these two like terms that are left. 49 plus 64. Okay, it's 10, that's 113. And that's our new denominator, 113. All right, now our numerator is going to be 6i times 7 minus 8i. It is distributive property, 6i times 7 minus 8i. And all we're going to do is take the 6i and multiply it to the 7 and to the negative 8i. So 6i times 7 is 42i, right? Yes. And then 6i times, see that right there? Negative 8i. 6i times negative 8i. Okay, that's 48, negative 48i squared. Aha, there's my beautiful I squared again. I love it. Cancel, change that to plus. So now this is our final product to go up here, except I'm going to put it in standard form, so the 48 is going to go first. 48 plus 42i. And that's it. Sometimes they can be reduced down further, but listen, right now, if our babies get this right here, we are so happy. Same thing for this one. We've got a complex number in the denominator. Can't have that. Can't have an I in the denominator. Keep the first term the same. So it's negative 10, change addition to subtraction, and then keep the second term the same, 6i. Repeat that on top, just like that. Then we're going to do our multiplication of the denominator, which is a FOIL. You're going to get real happy doing these FOILs because number 7 and 8, we have to double FOIL. We have to do 2 sets of FOILs, but we're just getting just 5 and 6 right now. So we have negative 10 times negative 10, that's our 2 first, equals 100. My first times my last, that's the 2 outsides, right? So that's negative 10 times negative 6i is positive 60i. Now my inside are these 2 right here, 2 on the inside of the picture. 6i times 10, times negative 10, right, is negative 60i. Oh, glory, hallelujah. They're opposites, they're gonna go away. Yes. Okay, then we come back here and we say, what's my 2 last? It's 6i times negative 6i, which will give me negative 36i squared. Ooh, we know what to do with that I squared. It cancels out, changes the sign of the one right in front of it. So my new denominator is 100 plus 36. And that happens to be 136. Yay, we're making progress, y'all. Now on the top, we're just going to take this 6i and multiply it to the first one and to the last one. It's distributive property at this point because it's just 1 over here. But I'm going to bring it over here and rewrite it. Negative 10 minus 6i. 6i times negative 10. And that equals negative 60i. And then 6i times negative 6i is negative 36i squared. We love that I squared. Cancel out, becomes plus. So we have 36 plus 60i. And that's how we work those. That's our final product. It can be reduced more, but we're not worrying about reducing right now. We're going to leave it right there.